Hi, it's Bonnie from Voyage Cruise Travel. Welcome. And today we will be talking about Anthem of the Seas Oceanview Guaranteed Stateroom. If you joined me for my tour of the Anthem of the Seas studio cabin, you already know just how tiny and compact that space was. Now let's take a look at something very different. The Guaranteed Oceanview cabin on Anthem of the Seas. I've been on over 50 cruises and sailed in everything from studio cabins to suites. I can tell you firsthand what works for me and what doesn't when it comes to cabin layouts. This comparison will help you decide if the Oceanview is worth booking instead of a studio, especially if you're traveling solo and want more breathing room without paying for a balcony. Let's step inside and I'll show you the space, the layout, and what makes it feel so much more comfortable than my studio cabin. Let's get started. I do post a lot of information about cruise ships and ship tours and solo traveling, and if that interests you, make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss anything. I try to post weekly. Oh, this is nice. So I have a window this time, which is really nice because of my last cruise I was indoors. This is really pretty. Nice. We have a teapot. Here's Yokohama, the port. It is a little humid here. It's been a little bit crazy. I am so jet lagged. It's really hit me today, but this is a great room. I'm happy with this. Last time I stayed on this ship, I got a studio. It was so small, and I will show you the difference. But this is a nice room, but I'm very excited that it looks like this is going to be a great working space for me. My Oceanview was roomy, spacious, and completely different feel from the tiny studio cabin 13630. This cabin has a couch, a real desk, and nightstands you can actually use. And unlike the studio, I can easily walk around the bed. No more squeezing past my luggage. The bathroom is slightly larger, but honestly that was not the issue in the studio for me. It was just the overall cramped design. So by the bed they have little shelves that you can put things, and you have your lamp and an outlet with you'll need a block. It's not a USB port. The door stays open where it doesn't slam shut on you when you're trying to bring your things in. That's really helpful. I appreciate that. It's the same on the other side. And then above the bed is some storage. On either side, you have a phone, and here's the closet on one side. It has 2 drawers, and inside you have 1, 2, 3, 4 more drawers. A very narrow closet for probably long items. And then the safe, of course. On the other side is a similar setup. No drawers. So this is like the real closet. I would say this is kind of on the small side. For one person it's fine, but I guess you're utilizing the upper space above the bed. Your luggage probably goes here or underneath the bed. There seems to be about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, about 14 hangers. I can ask for more if I need it. But there's lots of shelving for non-hangable things. Here looks like 4 drawers that pull out. So they all pull out. And there's some things, breakfast menu, room service. It says American breakfast is $7.95 and continental breakfast is complimentary, and it gives you the breakdown here. This is a nice feature here. tea kettle. Some tea. And I get water because I'm a member, so that's nice. Thanks for being royal to loyal, it says. That's what we got. Oh, that's nice. A little fruit plate. Ice is available upon request. A nice chair, and there are 2 USB ports. There's one foreign outlet and then 2 US outlets. One on either side of the bed, and then 2 here, and then the 2 USB here. So you'll need blocks. There's a nice mirror here that, see that, lights up. Very nice. And when you come in, they always have things like, it tells me about the Crown Lounge, what they offer, what's going on tonight, the top tier events. I'm a Diamond Plus member because I've been doing Royal Caribbean for years. So I've moved up the ranks, and then you get some perks. Like there's a Crown Lounge. There's a lot of Pinnacle and Diamond members, so they are really limiting the time there. I don't really go to those things, but anyway. And then there's the show. It tells you all about the different shows. The thing you do need to make a reservation for is the Spectra Cabaret, and you can have done that online, and I already have done that. They're doing the We Will Rock You. I saw that last time. Of the music hall. Anyway, it's just fun. They have a lot of good things. My shore excursion tickets and some promotions. That's what you get when you come on board. And then you have the cruise compass, and it tells you everything that's happening. Occasionally wild animals may find their way on board the ship. Wow. So don't interact with them, it says. Make your show reservations today for the Spectra Cabaret show. So all aboard is 6 o'clock tonight. You can watch the video, then check in at your assigned assembly station. That's what I need to do next. Spa tour raffle. It's from 10 to 4. Champagne reception for Effie. Welcome aboard dance party tonight in the music hall. First time cruisers talk. Karaoke. Welcome aboard showtime as acrobats. Air conditioning and heat. You have to have a card in this to get the lights on. For this, it's a magnet. So my assembly station is deck 4A1 because I'm right here, and I am way in the front. So the curtains are closed. The artwork. A nice large couch, so that's really nice. This is how the bathroom looks. There doesn't appear to be any drawers. It's just open shelving. It's 3 shelves. And then the below level things. It's a plexiglass door. Books. I'm not noticing any conditioner or shampoo. It looks like it's an all-in-one body wash where you just use that for everything. So I would suggest bringing your own shampoo and conditioner. Here's the step down, of course. If you're a solo traveler choosing between the two, I'd hands down recommend the Oceanview. It's great to look out the window. I don't know, I just enjoyed the location of the room actually, because my particular cold weather cruise from Tokyo to Seattle ended up being indoor mainly, and the only thing you could get to was deck 13, the Sportsplex, or you can go to the buffet and you could just take an elevator. But overall, I was on decks number 4 for the music hall, or the deck 5 for Café Promenade, or then there's the theater and the dining room. But either way, I was in those central areas. And of course, you walk on 5 all the way to the back to 270 Lounge, and I spent a lot of time there. So it was fine. I enjoyed being at the lower levels. I enjoyed being at the water line and seeing the water and the storms and the waves. I just really liked that. I started around 3 in the morning. It was pretty rough weather, and it hasn't stopped. So we've had over 24 hours of, look at this water, it's so rough at the very, very front. And I can feel this water. I mean, it doesn't bother me that much, but it's definitely present, and it's kind of crazy. And then I'm looking out my window and the waves are super high. Not right now, I'm gonna catch some here. Oh my gosh, look at this. And the captain made an announcement that it's gonna be like this for 3 days. What I've shared today comes from my own personal experience, but I'd love to hear what your experience is as well. Do you prefer the studio cabin over an Oceanview, or would you just pay for a balcony and it doesn't matter to you? Let me know in the comments, I'm curious. It has been my pleasure showing you the Oceanview cabin on Anthem of the Seas. Compared to the studio, this felt much more livable and gave me the comfort I want at sea. And if you have found this helpful, informative, or you learned something, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more cruise tips and ship tours. You can also check out my Anthem of the Seas playlist for embarkation, dining, and activities. And also check out the studio room tour if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. Happy cruising, and until next time.